क्या हिंदी बोलने से पहले आपने ग्रामर सीखी थी? नहीं, फिर इंग्लिश के लिए यह जरूरी क्यों? नो रीडिंग, नो राइटिंग, नो ग्रामर, ओनली प्रैक्टिसिंग एंड स्पीकिंग। घर बैठे देखकर प्रतिदिन सीखें स्पोकन इंग्लिश। वॉच द स्पेशल एपिसोड ऑफ ग्लैन पॉल्स स्पोकन इंग्लिश क्लब. Watch the special episode of Glen Paul's Spoken English Club every day at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. only on BTV Dhoom. This program is sponsored by Mother Teresa Law College, BA LLB 5-year degree course, LLB 3-year degree course, Christian High Secondary School, Methodist Market, Jabalpur, and Glen Paul's Spoken English Club, Pai Talkies, Tiraha, Hawawar Station Road near Fort Bridge, Jabalpur.
We all studied in traditional schools. हम लोग traditional schools में पढ़े हैं, जहाँ पे हमको ट्रेन किया गया है कि जब बेल बजती है तो जाके sit on your desks, on your bench at your desk and shut your mouth. Because in school they tell you keep silence, don't talk. And after you sit down, बैठने के बाद में you get ready to learn from your teacher. And traditionally क्या होता है? The teacher teaches, बात करता है, and you sit down and you make a pose, the learning pose. और फिर उसको देखते हैं and सुनते हैं and mentally चीजें दिमाग में जाती है, you understand. हो सकता है कि जो समझ में आ रहा है वो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. If it's nice, then you say that's right, and you understand it, you comprehend it in your mind. But after 4 weeks, you remember only 10% of what you heard. 4 हफ्ते के बाद जो टीचर से हमने सुना और जो समझा, हमको उसका सिर्फ 10% याद रहता है. But then, if you take a pen and paper and you write what your teacher is saying, even if you don't read it again, उसको बाद में फिर से नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो भी, if you write down what your teacher is saying, then after 4 weeks, you will retain 40% of what you learned. This is what I'm saying is what research has shown. But this new way today, आज के नए ज़माने में, this old school teaching program has changed, and now if you use your body, activate your body while learning, then research shows that in 4 weeks also or forever you will remember 80 to 90% of what you've learned. 80 to 90% याद रहता है कब? अगर हम अपने body को activate. First, you have been trained to be a passive learner. Who knows the word passive? It's opposite of active. Yeah, you know the word active? The meaning of the word active, to be in action, to activate your body. Being passive is opposite to being active. Passive में हम बैठ करके सुनते हैं, समझते हैं, your conscious mind. But when you engage your body and you become active and you respond by saying yes, no, I agree, I don't agree, I like you, I don't like you, or whatever. When there is an interaction and when you speak back, it's only then that what you learn goes deeply into your mind. I was here last Saturday and I found all of you to be very gentle, very polite and well behaved. I don't want that today. Today I want something else. What I want you to do is activate your body. You can use your face expressions, your hands, or just move yourself to respond to what you are learning. When you do that, you will realize that you will remember. I like you to raise your hands, all those who remember the 4 rules that I spoke to you last Saturday. First, is this the same batch or all these new people? How many people were here last Saturday? Last Saturday कौन कौन था यहाँ पे? Oh, very few. And the Saturday before that? So I think the batches are changing. I'm very sorry. फिर शुरू से शुरू करना पड़ेगा. We are here. Okay, little bit recap. A recap. We are here for what? To learn spoken English. हम यहाँ पे क्यों इकट्ठा है? To learn spoken English. Now this is very valuable time, and I want you to get some quality experience from this time. And if you don't learn anything, if you don't gain anything, then you are wasting time. So do you want to learn something? Today I want to talk to you about a change that the world is demanding from you. A change from being passive to being more active. हम चुपचाप बैठ के चीज़ों को देखते हैं, समझते हैं और बहुत चीज़ों का ज्ञान हो जाता है, इसीलिए कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर इंडियंस और हमारे हिंदुस्तान के समाज ने, सभ्यता ने हमको ये सिखाया है कि चुपचाप रहना, ज़्यादा बात नहीं करना, फालतू किसी के साथ, वो अच्छा रहता है. बट द न्यूज़ इज दैट ग्लोबली, इंटरनेशनली हम पीछे रह जाते हैं. वाई? बिकॉज द अमेरिकन्स, दे आर व्हाट यू कॉल मुफट्स. उन लोग को कोई शर्म नहीं रहती. दे टॉक लाउडर एंड दे इंटरैक्ट मोर, दे हैव मोर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. दैट्स व्हाई दे गो अहेड. Now you are training and you are almost ready to make a career in your life. You may be very good in your subject, बहुत अच्छा पढ़ा होगा. But if your personality does not change, then आजू बाजू वाले और आगे निकल जाएंगे. The people who have better communication skills. So अपने subject के knowledge के अलावा it is important for you to develop an outstanding personality, so that when you go somewhere, when you meet people, when you go for interviews, they will see that you are bold, that you are confident, and you are strong. And the way to learn, especially if you're learning spoken English, the latest method is that you have to engage your body, and your body language is more important than words while speaking and communicating. Research shows that 53% of communication is body language. किसी ने सुना ये बात? 53% of communication is body language, and 40% is your tone. जिस टोन में हम बात करते हैं, कहाँ हम अपने वॉइस को रेज करते हैं, कहाँ अपने वॉइस को लो करते हैं, टोन इज 40% ऑफ योर कम्युनिकेशन, एंड वर्ड्स आर ओनली 7%. वर्ड्स का इंपॉर्टेंस सिर्फ 7% है. So while communication, you have to use your body. So let me just check, and I am very excited to be here with you. I want to inform all of you that the program that we are learning here together is almost like a reality show, which is being shown on BTV in Doom channel. So please smile because you don't know who's watching. The very first fashion and dress that you can wear is a smile on your face. All the nurses, if you don't smile, I was just talking to the girls there that I was in a hospital as a patient in Nagpur once, and I really appreciate that hospital because all the nurses were smiling and treating me. And at the time of my discharge, they came with a rose and they gave me a rose. That really touched my heart. Unlike, I think I should not criticize, but in Jabalpur, the hospitals, I found the nurses to be choose the injection. But no, that's not your only job. Your job is to what? To be kind, to be loving, and to be smiling. You won't believe it that a smile can save a person's life. How many of you agree with me? Yes. It's important to smile, not only when you're treating your patient, but to smile all the time, especially when people are looking at you. A smiling face makes you look better. So number one is what? To have a good personality is to have a smiling face. Okay, I'm checking out. Number two, your body posture. You need to keep your head up a little high, stretch out your necks, shoulders square. You call that good posture. Like in the army. People in the army, they're trained to have a good posture. Should we do a little physical training about it? A little physical training? Now, this is a back posture. And when I say back posture, I want you also to have a back posture. Now, this is a good posture. Let's see that. A back posture when you're sitting. And a good posture is to be straight up. Let your neck be shown a little bit. That also, by keeping your head up, letting your neck show a little bit, you're showing confidence. Okay? So now, but the main thing, this is about how to have a better personality. What are the three things? Number one, to have a smiling face. Number two, a good body posture. And to learn something what? Use your body. Use your hands while speaking. Don't talk with your hands closed like that or your hands tied at the back. If you leave your hands free, you'll find that you're communicating better. And you remember more vocabulary, you remember more words. Suppose you're talking about pulling, then you do the action of pulling a rope. If you talk about pushing, you say push. For every word, almost every word, there is an action. So when you use your hands and use your body for speaking, you will find that people will pay attention more to you. So we're talking about spoken English and the new way to learn spoken English. When I was here last year, you were polite, and like I said in the beginning, I don't want you to be so polite today. I want you to shout back your answers. I want you to throw up your hands. Of course, we are sitting too tightly together, but it would have been better if you spread out more, because sometimes I might ask you to stand up and sit down and turn around too. I know sir was telling me that because you're all intellectuals, so maybe you are not so used to doing actions like children. Is that right? Yes. But that's exactly what I want you to do. Because to learn spoken English and to learn any art, you need that energy. You need the energy that children have. You don't need a very intelligent mind to understand it. Because speaking is an art and it's not science. Can you repeat this with me? Speaking is an art and not science. Can you repeat it with me? Speaking is an art and not science. So to learn art, you have to be happy. To learn art, you have to be excited. To learn art, you have to have emotions. So the key word is emotion. Can I hear the word emotion? Emotion. Now if you notice, there's a very big word, motion in emotion, means movement. Emotion means what? Moving. So without emotions, words are like, they say words without emotions is like a body without a soul. I'll repeat that again. Can you repeat it so I know that you are understanding it? Words without emotions is like a body without a soul. So if you speak with somebody and there's no emotions in your words, then it's just words which are dead words and they are not going to affect anybody. So how do you put emotions into your words? By using your body and using your tone. By using your body and using your tone. If you notice, अच्छे speakers कौन होते हैं? नेता लोग बहुत अच्छा बोलते हैं. Politicians, they're very good speakers. What makes them good speakers? Do they use big words? No. They use their tone and they use their body. Tone क्या होता है? We have two tones while speaking. A high tone and a low tone. A high tone and a low tone. Can you try a tone with me? High tone, low tone. High tone, low tone. High tone and low tone. So what they do is they change their tone while speaking. They say, भाइयों, बहनों, माताओं, मैं आपके सामने ये कहने आया हूँ कि जबलपुर की सड़कें किसने बनाई? हमने बनाई. हम लोग बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं और दूसरे पार्टी वाले चोर हैं. और क्या बोल रहा है? Why? Because he varies his tone. बात वही बोला उसने. यही बात अगर वो सीधे बोलता है without varying his tone, that won't be effective at all. Even actors जब बात करते हैं, डायलॉग डिलीवरी बोलते हैं जिसको, उन लोग कलाकार क्यों होते हैं? बिकॉज उन लोग अपने डायलॉग डिलीवरी में क्या करते हैं? दे यूज देयर बॉडी एंड दे ऑल्सो यूज देयर टोन. इफ आई टेक फॉर एग्जाम्पल शोले किसने दिया? हमारे जमाने का पिक्चर है. हाँ, शोले देखा. सो अमजद खान वाज गिवन सम लाइन्स. डायरेक्टर ने अमजद खान को कुछ लाइन्स दिया. वो लाइन्स क्या थे? उसको बोलना था कितने आदमी थे. उसको जवाब मिला 2 थे. फिर उसकी लाइन्स में था वो 2 थे और तुम 3. फिर भी वापस आ गए खाली हाथ. क्या समझ कर आए थे कि सरदार बहुत खुश होएगा, शाबाशी देगा? ये उसकी लाइन्स थे. अगर वो ऐसे बोलता जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ, then I don't think इतना हिट होता. लेकिन but those lines now after 30 years are also a big hit. Why? Because of the tone. So what did he say? कितने आदमी थे. That is what. वो 2 थे और तुम 3. फिर भी वापस आ गए खाली हाथ. क्या समझ कर आए थे कि सरदार बहुत खुश? ना, इसके लिए प्रैक्टिस किया होगा. He must have practiced it. So when you are training yourself to say, I cannot speak individually to each person, but when you are training yourself for speaking in English, you or any language, if you want to be good speaker, stand in front of the mirror and practice your tone. How? You can say, so how many men were they? They were 2. Oh, so they were 2 and you were 3 and you came back empty-handed. What did you think? The boss will be happy? He will congratulate you? For miles around, when a baby cries, the mummy says, baby, go to sleep. Go to sleep, otherwise Gabbar Singh will come. Anyway, so it's your tone, that when you vary your tone, then your speaking is more effective. And also when you use your hands and you shake while speaking, your speaking will be more effective. So for a recap, for those who have joined this week, the basic rules for learning spoken English. Even the ones who heard it last week, mentally माइंड के अंदर गया और माइंड के अंदर से निकल गया, हमने अभी चेक किया था. वो क्या था पहला रूल? हाँ, नो ग्रामर वाला. That means you have not learnt it deeply. अच्छा, वो तीसरा वाला क्या था? That means you have not learnt it deeply. Now to learn it deeply, you have to repeat many times the rules, and you have to use your tone and your body language. Last time I tried to tell you to do that. So today I request you to please use your body and do the actions with me, the actions that I am doing. Here's rule number 1 of learning spoken English. Rule number 1, please do not learn individual words. Now this is one word. Can I see your hands there? Please learn, yeah, that's right. Please do not learn individual words, learn groups of words. It will go deep in your mind if you do that. Individual word, groups of words. Learn groups of words. Don't learn individual words, learn groups of words. Now, even if you learn all the words from the dictionary and their meanings, हम बात नहीं कर पाएंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि हम बात करते हैं तो आइडिया बाय आइडिया बात करते हैं और एक आइडिया में वर्ड्स का एक ग्रुप लगता है. So you always speak in groups of words, and a group of words is phrases, sentences and stories. So we practiced some phrases. I'd like you to practice those phrases with me again. The first one is there's a and they are. 3 times with me. The backbenchers also, I like to hear you join me in this. There's a, they are. Can I see some hands? There's a, they are. There's a, they are. There's a, they are. The second one is I am. Can you hear that? I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, and they are. Again, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, and they are. Once more. I am, you are, he is, it is, we are, they are. We'll make a sentence. I am learning spoken English. This is your story, okay? I am learning spoken English. You are learning spoken English. He is, she is learning spoken English. We are learning spoken English. They are learning grammar rules. They are not learning spoken English. They are learning grammar rules. Okay, again. I am learning spoken English. You are learning spoken English. He is learning spoken. She is learning spoken English. We are learning spoken English, and they are learning grammar rules. The phrases that we just use, suppose you want to change it into questions, then all you have to do is reverse it. Instead of saying I am, you say am I. Can I hear that? Am I? Are you? Is he? Is she? Is it? Are we? Are they? We'll say it together. Am I? Are you? Is he? Is is she, is it, are we, and are they. Once more. Am I, are you, is he, is she, is it, are we, are they. Now see how it goes. Am I learning spoken English? You? Are you learning spoken English? Is he learning spoken English? Is she learning? Are we learning spoken English, and are they learning spoken English? And the answer is yes. I am learning, you are learning, he is learning, she is learning.
This program is sponsored by Mother Teresa Law College, BA LLB 5-year degree course, LLB 3-year degree course, Christian High Secondary School, Methodist Market, Jabalpur, and Glen Falls Spoken English Club, Pai Talkies, Tiraha, Hawawar Station Road, near Fourth Bridge, Jabalpur.